Hey everyone, what's up? It's Rachel. So today, we're diving deep into answering your assumptions about Korea. Let's dive right in. Korean people have a work hard, play hard mindset, and that they have a big drinking culture. Well, there is no denying in that. Absolutely, this one is true. Koreans are one of the most hardworking people in the universe, and when we are partying and drinking, we literally do it like there is no tomorrow. But then at 6 a.m. in the morning, everybody wakes up and repeat the same thing. So to sum it up, we work, we drink, we wake up and repeat the same thing. It's just I don't know, maybe we have that kind of DNA or something. But to be real with you, kind of worried that this society is too lenient on alcohol consumption. I drink too. I enjoy going out with my friends after a day of working because it feels like a reward, right? But there are so many social accidents and crimes that involves drinking, and I definitely feel like there should be there needs to be something done for that, for sure. I'm scared. Guys, I heard alcohol is more dangerous than most of other substances. Is that true? In Korea, alcohol and smoking is allowed, but no drugs is allowed whatsoever. If you do any drugs in Korea, you're done. That is absolutely no. And drinking driving is no. And if you do that, there's no future for you here. But still, a lot of people do that and get in trouble. But then there is weird reason for the judges to forgive the bad people because they were under influence. I don't get that, but that's not related. Work hard, play hard mindset, yes, and big drinking culture, yeah. It's true that Koreans overvalue working long hours. Work hard or die. Well, that is a little bit extreme, too extreme, yeah? Well, it's not that we value working long hours. For me, I hate working long hours. It's just that people kind of have to here. The market is extremely competitive and there's just a lot of work that one person has to take care of. So literally to survive in the game, you have to work hard to make the ends meet. It's kind of sad, but it's true. And if everybody had a choice, I am sure definitely nobody would choose to work long hours. Everybody loves having the balance. And I quit my corporate job a few years ago, but even when I was working, the work/life balance was a term. But even today, even up to this day, it's not happening. People go to work from Monday to Friday, and the majority of them have working late hours is like not a strange concept. It's common. A lot of people complain that they don't have the quote unquote evening life. That means after they come home, they don't have much time to spend on their personal activities like hobbies and social life, stuff like that. When I look back on, I only had an hour or two that I could spend on something. For me, that was YouTube. And I had to literally hit the bed to wake up in the morning and go to work. So it was like the cycle every day for me. I felt like I was only living in the weekends. So it was intense. And I definitely, yeah, I can confirm that. Well, like overvalue is no, but we have to, and I think I definitely believe something needs to be done here too. Work hard or die? Nah, but work hard if you want to survive. Ugh, the pressure. Now that I am working as a freelancer, I'm working as a freelancer and I work for myself, I get to manage my own time and I'm so grateful. I don't know if I would have survived in the corporate company ladder, like the politics and the whole thing, the game. Well, that's pretty intense. I much respect. My dad is still doing that. He's still in the game, and I can't believe how he maintained his lifestyle for so many years. And that's how we Koreans live. That's the reality. So hope it answered. Are you guys afraid of electric fans? This one is hilarious. You know what? I used to. There was this misbelief in Korea that if you fall asleep with the fan on, well, in a closed room, you're gonna freaking die. Well, I know it's ridiculous now, but when I was younger, when I was a child, I thought it was true because that's what I was told. It was horrifying. And I always left a crack in the window. I didn't want to die. I still remember this one day. There was one day when I was hanging out with all my cousins, and we were taking a nap in a room. Like it was a small room, and it was we were on a summer vacation all together. It was hot because it was summer. So my cousin, older brother, they insisted to turn on the fan up on the ceiling. But I was terrified, and I remember having this argument. Now, it wasn't like I thought there was a fan ghost or something. It wasn't like a supernatural thing or anything like that. But I was thinking scientifically. Yeah, I know it's hilarious. Like, scientifically, you thought you were gonna die. But no, I actually read it in a book, and I thought it made sense scientifically. I thought it was related to air ventilation or something, like it sucks up all the air and it's not gonna be able to breathe for me. Yeah. Luckily, I went to school after that, so problem solved. Everyone eats kimchi, everyone loves kimchi. Well, there are some people who think it's kind of rude to assume things like that. It's like, oh, Koreans love kimchi, like as if it's a derogatory thing. But nah, it doesn't even bother me because it's so true. Well, but I can really generalize all Koreans, right? There are some people who don't really care for kimchi. So yeah, but the general consensus here is, yeah, everybody loves kimchi. What's not to like? It's good for your body, good for your soul, and it's healthy. Well, it is true that most people own kimchi refrigerator, a whole refrigerator dedicated to protect their kimchi. And my sister and I, we don't have it at our place, but at my parents' house, we've got two. And most of our parents' generation, they probably have like multiple kimchi refrigerators dedicated to their own kimchi, because it's a whole thing making kimchi like in November or December. We did it too last year. It was super fun, and we are so proud of our own kimchi. But it's not that everyone has to make kimchi. If you don't have time and if you want to go find the easy way, there is a lot of kimchi brands out there that you can just order your kimchi. They taste so good. And when I find a restaurant, if their kimchi is on point, then the rate is gonna go up automatically. But anyways, if somebody asks me, Rachel, do you think you can survive without kimchi? I'm gonna give you $10 million if you promise me you'd never eat kimchi ever again. I'll take the money. So it's not serious, or $10 million is serious. So yeah, it's not that like I'm obsessed with it, but it's like the air that we breathe. It's like cheese. Not everyone can eat cheese, right? Lactose intolerant. But here, not everyone can eat kimchi either. But we can't really explain the food culture without it. So there you go. That they wouldn't be as welcoming to me because I don't meet their beauty standards. What? This is making me sad. What? What makes you think that? Well, I get it because I am not a stranger to the feeling that I'm different, and there is always this doubt that will I be accepted, or will I be okay here? Will I find a kind soul that is so generous to hang out with me, to talk to me? Yeah, I get it. It doesn't have anything to do with your appearance, right? You know that, right? I'm not just saying it. It's so cliche. Everybody says it. And it is what this whole generation is saying. What's inside is what matters, but it's so true. I hope we don't care as much about our appearances when it comes to thinking about how we will get along with other people. Who cares really if so and so doesn't like you because how you look? That's so superficial, and at the end of the day, you don't even want to hang out with that kind of person. And it's not about Korea and Korean assumption, right? And I'm a little bit like really kind of sad that this is like your assumptions about Korea, you know? This is so this is about our generation, like this world. It doesn't belong to Korea. And if you have this type of experience in Korea, because Koreans can be shallow, there are people who are horrible, because it's a society too here. There are a lot of good people too, of course, don't get me wrong, but you don't wanna get involved with those bad people. I hope you find the right people and hope you have a fantastic relationship with yourself. That you get to see celebs everywhere. Well, I wish. If you live in Seoul, the chances will go higher. And if you are in those like Gangnam or Apgujeong, Shinsa area or Sangam area where the media companies are located at, well, the chances will go higher up, but not really. That they love to drink soju while eating food. Yeah, we even have a name for it. It's called Anju, and it's drinking while eating. And eating food is really important when you're drinking in Korea. It's like a drinking culture here. Whichever bar you go to, it's customary to order a whole dish, like a food menu. You know how it's important to not have empty stomach when you are drinking, and Koreans do go hard on the food area while drinking. So yeah, but even when you are getting 국밥, like rice and soup, even so, you get a bottle of soju. A lot of people do that. I'm not here to generalize, but a lot of 아저씨s love doing that. I'm saying that because that's like the scene you see on the media. Lots of people in their 50s, 60s go to a speakeasy 국밥 place and get a bottle of soju with their 순댓국, 순대 soup, and go crazy on them. I had a fantasy for that and had the experience for myself. I went in. I was so excited to do that, but I ended up not having too much fun. not too much fun out of it. So it's not, it ended up not being the thing for me. But if I get a chance again, then yeah, while eating food part is, yeah, your own point. Alright guys, so these were your assumptions about Korea that you sent to me, and thank you so much for sending me these questions. I had a lot of fun answering them. And yeah, that is it for today's video. Hope you have a fantastic day, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!